Hello friends, this is Ritu Kumawat, work as assistant professor in Biyani Group of Colleges. Welcome you on the behalf of Guru KPO. I am here to present about servlet in Java, what is life cycle of servlet, how it works. So let us understand what is servlet. Servlet is a technology of Java which is used to design web application or server side application. Now question arises, what is web application? Web applications are those which are accessed over the network. Means we cannot access any web application without internet. We need the internet connection to use the web application. All the web applications are run and create on server. The examples of web applications are Facebook, Gmail, Twitter, and all the online shopping websites which you use are the web application. Like ebay.com is a web application. So to design these type of application we use servlet in Java. Now how the servlet works, let us understand how the servlet works. First of all, let us understand what is HTTP protocol. The full form of HTTP is Hypertext Transfer Protocol. Hypertext Transfer Protocol. This protocol is used to provide communication between the client and server. Means when client and server communicate with each other, then the HTTP protocol is responsible for that conversation. So the use of HTTP protocol is to provide the communication between client and server. So client always request to the server for any service. So the use of client is to request to the server for the service, and server provides response back to the client to that request. Server provides response back to the client to that request. So HTTP protocol is used to handle all the requests of the client and the response which is provided by the server to the client. So for this HTTP protocol is responsible. So it is very important in the web application to use the HTTP protocol because web application we can access over the network. So it is very useful protocol for the web application. Now how the servlet works? Suppose you want to use the Facebook web application. So first thing that you do is open any web browser. Suppose you have web browser Mozilla. So you have opened a web browser. Mozilla. Then second thing is you enter here the URL of the website. Suppose you have entered www.facebook.com, and this is our web browser. It can be Mozilla, Google Chrome, Internet Explorer, and many more. So you have entered here URL or address of the website like www.facebook.com. Now this web browser will create a HTTP request. When you enter here the URL of any website, any web application, then the browser will create HTTP request, and this request is sent to the web server. This request is sent to the appropriate web server. Means you have entered www.facebook.com, then the web browser will create a HTTP request, and this request will be sent to the Facebook server. Now what the server will do? Server will map this request to an appropriate servlet, and the servlet is loaded into the address space of the server and which is displayed by the server to the client. Now when you enter here www.facebook.com, the Facebook page will be opened here. So first thing is user create the HTTP request. This HTTP request is sent to the appropriate server. Then the server maps this request to the appropriate servlet, and the servlet which is requested by the client is loaded into the address space of the server. Now the Facebook page will be open and then you log in and use this Facebook server, right? So here in the life cycle of servlet there are three methods. First method is init, second method is service, and the third method is destroy. Now what does init method do? Init method is invoked when any servlet is loaded into the memory. So when you enter facebook.com here, the web server send the response to the client and Facebook page will be opened here, then the init method will be called when the Facebook page is loaded into the memory. Now what does service method do? In service method there are two methods, do get and do post. So the use of service method is when the client and server communicate. Means service method is invoked when client send the request to the server and server generates the response and send back to the client to that request, right? So here we use two methods, do get and do post. Now what does do get and do post method do? Basically do get and do post method is used to send the request information of the client to the server. For example, when you fill any HTML form, like we have an HTML form here, name, address, email, password, and here is submit button. Suppose you have opened any web application and there is a form which provides the user interaction, and user fill this form like name A, address ABC, email abc@gmail.com, password whatever password you have entered. Now user click on the submit button. When user click this submit button, this information is sent to the server by the do get or do post method. So basically use of do get and do post method of service is to send the information of the user to the server. So service method is used to process the client request and send the response back to the client. Like we have a client here. Client means web browser. Suppose I am a client, I want to use Facebook. So how it will work? I will open a web browser and I will use the Facebook by any medium, and which medium is web browser. So web browser is client, and client send request to the server, right, and server send response to that request to the client, and this process is done in the service method, right? Now what is destroy method? Destroy method is called when we unload the servlet from the memory or we destroy the servlet. So there are the life cycle of the servlet completed in three methods. First one is init method, second one is service method, and the third one is destroy method. Init method is called when the servlet is loaded into the memory, and service method is called when client make the request to the server and server send response to the client, and it is done by using HTTP protocol. And destroy method is invoked when the servlet is destroyed or unload from the memory. Now let us understand the life cycle of servlet by a diagram. How servlet works. First of all, user will create a request, and this request is created using a web browser. User will create request, and this request is sent to the server, and server will send the response back to the client. Means the servlet is initialized, means servlet is loaded into the memory. So initialize, here init method will be used, right? First of all, user will create the request, then this request sent to the server, and server will load the appropriate servlet to the address space of the server, and it means the servlet is initialized, means it is loaded into the memory. Now if servlet is available or initialized into the memory, then servlet is available, servicing request means servlet is available and client is sending request and server is sending the response to the client, means it is servicing request. Then here service method will be used. If servlet is not available for service, then it is destroyed and unload from the memory. Or if it is servicing request, any exception may occur in between, so here it will go into the unavailable for service. Or if initialization failed, then it will go into the unload phase. So here first of all user will create the request, this request is sent to the server and server will load the appropriate servlet to the memory. It means servlet is initialized, here init method will be used. When servlet is available, then the user will use this servlet and user will request to the server and server will provide the response to the user. Or if it is not available, it will destroy, the servlet will be destroyed and it is unload from the memory. Or in between, while servicing in between any exception occur, then it will be go in the unavailable for service phase and destroy. Or if it is not initialized, then initialization will be failed and it will go into the unload phase. So here destroy method of the servlet will be used. So that was about servlet and its life cycle, how HTTP protocol works. For more details and videos, you can log on to www.gurukpo.com. Thank you so much.